Now this equipment's fairly cheap, so I might need people to let me know if the microphone's too loud or if the volume's too loud. And if it blows up, then soz. Just checking that it's broadcasting properly. Oh, there we go. This is going to be the first time I've played this in about 10 years.
Resident Evil.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Get ready for the best acting ever.
Hey! Come here!
This was originally in full colour. And it looked worse for it.
Joseph!
No! Don't go!
It's
Jill,
like
run for that house!
I'm wondering how this is going to hold up, man. It was colour in German and it was colour in
There are
Japanese.
only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Oh yeah.
Chris Redfield.
They
Jill
still
Valentine.
cut out the video, the part of the video where he was smoking a cigarette.
Barry Burton.
It's Jim Neidhart.
Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
I don't know what happened.
Barry! Where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris? Take care.
I'm just going to adjust this monitor. Let's get it to fit. This is the PS1 version. Jill is a master of unlocking. I'm just adjusting this to make it a little bigger. There we go. That looks a little better. Well then. Iconic scene there. I'm kind of hoping this has auto aim.
Wesker? Jill? What happened to Jill and Wesker?
Fun fact, so this game was originally going to be first person, but they changed to fixed camera angles after Alone in the Dark did quite well. The whole items and puzzles thing and item boxes and horror, I mean that dates back to an 80s game that was out on the Famicom called Sweet Home. I was hoping he'd have one more. I can't even remember the last time I played this through. I think it would have been when you saw them. You had Deadly Silence, which was the DS version. They cleaned it up a little bit and added a few extra puzzles. Years old this year, this game. I'd check Forrest's body, but I don't want to be attacked by crows. Another fun fact for you. Originally, Rebecca Chambers was going to be a black comic relief dude. Called Dewey. And Barry's part would have been a cyborg. There's a few little tips and tricks that I do remember. Oh no, he's going to walk around it. Does look well. Does look good, Ant. It's pretty good. This setup's been about like sort of 20 quid, which was bought with a voucher from work. So I'm currently playing this on a TV, and believe me, if you think it looks quite bad on the screen you've got, try playing it on a big telly. Right, okay, so now I've finished here, we'll go and meet Rebecca, who isn't a black guy named Dewey, based on Chris Rock. But I'm hoping to run through the original PS1 ones this week. you ain't fooling anyone. I don't know if I'll do it in one sitting. I'll see how far I get. Resident Evil 2 will definitely be done in one sitting. At least Scenario A. I think I'll be doing Scenario A and B. What adds to the playtime in this is the cutscenes. That and not remembering everything. Resident Evil 2 isn't all that short.
Whoa! What is it?
What? Oh! Oh no!
Resident Evil 1
Sorry,
isn't all that
I
short
didn't
either.
mean to
Think
do
about a
that.
3-hour game. I don't know,
You
we'll
must
see how
be
we get
from the
along.
Bravo team.
Yes, I'm Rebecca. Rebecca Chambers. I'm a newcomer. I just joined the STARS Bravo team last month. Well, I'm really sorry. Are you all right?
Yes. I'm Chris Redfield from the Alpha team. Are you the only person here from the Bravo team?
Well, because the helicopter made a forced landing, I just ran into this house anyway, but
I see. There's nothing else you could have done anyway. It's good you're here.
What a temple-tastic.
Yes, sir. But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine. It was such a short flight.
Menus are dated as anything.
Well, what should I do now? If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. I have to prepare something. Would you like to go ahead?
Just casually leaves. Problem is these zombies as well, like and the tank controls. They're a lot harder to slip by than the ones on some of the later games. I did that on purpose to get a bit of a head start. He's not dead. That polished him off. God damn it. Absolutely iconic room, this one. And I'm glad they almost kept that, well, it wasn't almost word for word, but I'm glad they kept it in for the remake. Can't remember how many doors the sword key opens, so I want to try and get as many of them open as possible, so he discards it. The sword key, I mean. And we won't be going through the iconic L-shaped hallway just yet. I'm really glad that they went with pre-rendered backgrounds, because I can't imagine Resident Evil playing like anything else. Like, sort of, if they'd done it first person, it just wouldn't have worked. Right, that's one down. So I need the armor key for that one. I'd be quite interested in watching that. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, it's coming through alright. I mean, I was a bit worried about because this cheap sort of, it looks like a Chinese HDMI converter to the laptop. I mean, I was a bit concerned when it said 30 frames per second, but then, like, when were games over 30 frames a second on the original PS1? But considering the game is 25 this year, yeah, I mean, it's mad how much it's holding up. Okay, fair point, made well. Of course, everyone knows that this game in Japan was called Biohazard, and the only reason they went with the title Resident Evil was because it was impossible to register a trademark for the name Biohazard in the States. But he'll give it a go anyway. Attaboy, Chris.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
The dialogue.
Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
I love the fact that some sound designer probably had to stand there and play this absolutely awfully on purpose.
Wait, what is that?
My interpretation is off a little.
Speaking like a parody.
Chris, may I practice for a while?
I think she better had.
See? Just relax and play.
My interpretation is a
All
little
right.
off. Who says my interpretation is a little off when reading music? Wonder if she takes requests. Play some Dolly Parton or something. I don't know. I'm not as confident as I will be with Resident Evil 2. So I will be saving.
Chris! Chris!
Play chopsticks.
You like it?
Yeah, it's a piano. See, I quite like the tempo before, but now like she's hammering through it.
Oh, that was great.
What is that?
It's apparently a door that opens, specifically when you play the Moonlight Sonata. What are the odds? Do you know what? I'm not even going to talk to you. See yourself out. Love a good shield key. Got a few in the room for this one. I'm enjoying that. Thank you for tuning in. If you're liking what you're seeing, press the follow button. I don't mean me, I mean the game. I'm not that desperate for subscriptions. Give it time. This is where a lot of boys in their teens forgot their balls had dropped. Iconic scene. Another one to come yet. Oh, let's make sure that we... Sure that's the bit everyone was waiting for. What did that dog ever do to me? It made me shit my pants when I was about 12. Good things come. And so do I. Ah, a fine addition to my small key collection. I don't know if I'd trust one of the Cerberuses. Doing alright for ammo though. Quite happy with this. Constant mistake you can make on the original Resident Evil. Always multitask if you can. Who have we got in the room? Okay. Okay, I am a bit worried about ammo at this point. Ammo was very much more sparse in the originals. God's sake. Don't tell me the cunt's getting back up. Of course it is. Thank you for your observation. I mean, if there was any ammo, I mean, that'd be a start. There was literally a book. Okay. Where the hell do I get the armor key from then? Of course. The year is right. Where the hell was the key? I've left the chemical, haven't I? I don't know if I put it in the box though. I must have. I'm much ammo I've got. Yeah, Resident Evil, the original, it came out in 1996, and the sequel was supposed to follow in 1997. Ended up going back to 1998 because they had to restart development. There are videos of Resident Evil 1.5 floating about where you got to play as Elsa Walker, and they can development. And in order to keep interest in the series, they released Director's Cut, which is just a couple of extra costumes, to be honest, and harder difficulty, improved handgun. The costumes were pretty interesting. Now, if I haven't put the chemical in the box, I'm going to be annoyed. Becca's off on her jollies. Ah, the joys of Resident Evil. Or shit play, whichever's good for them. Sorry, I'll make this as quick and painless to watch as I possibly can. If you think about it though, 25 years, considering the amount of output they've had, about a year minimum between each game, then it does work out about right. Thank you for the follow. Please feel free to jump into the chat. I think that's us almost at 100 now. 98. Almost at that fabled 100. The zombies on this one, I mean, to be fair, they look like flaky Mitchell brothers, really. The remake ones are a little harder. It's the hunters in this. The hunters. It doesn't matter if you're on fine, in danger, caution, doesn't matter, whatever. They can just kill you in a shot, which is incredibly frustrating, massively. Frog nonsense. Okay, that is what I wanted. May as well solve another puzzle while I'm here. As I rounded the corner, I felt muscular and compact, like corned beef. See, I remember this puzzle. This is... you got to do it in the order of their ages. And if you get it wrong, then the crows fly down and peck you. Now, I'm not sure why there's a trap that activates crows, but I don't think we're supposed to question those things back in 1996. I think we were just supposed to go along with it. I don't know why the ominous music continues to play, don't ask me. Oh, without a doubt though, the music on these games adds so much. Like Resident Evil 2, the action, the sinister music in this. I love the Resident Evil music. In fact, I think Nemesis is where the Capcom sound team really shine, because although you've sort of escaped him, that if that music track's still playing, he's going to pop out at any time. Obviously, we'll be playing Resident Evil 2 and Nemesis now that I'm able to stream the PS1, or via the PS3. We'll be playing that over the next sort of week before we move on to Resident Evil 4. If you did want to catch up in the meantime, then I have recorded them all. I'm putting them all into a YouTube playlist, but they're mostly available on this Twitch. And the idea was to keep me going until May, but I think it will be done long before that. do have all the PS Plus games that I had on the PS3. In fact, I've got a good fair few that I haven't played yet. I guess when I got a PS4, I just lost complete interest in playing the PS3. Right then. I think you'll find I can. See, I'm I still need to finish the PS5 version of Demon's Souls. It's just bringing myself around to the mental anguish that it's going to cause me. The Resident Evil film reboot. From what I understand, it's closer to the source material of the games. As long as it's not as terrible as the other ones. The animated ones that they did with like sort of Leon and Claire, they were all right as far as I remember anyway. But yeah, that's due for release at the end of this year. Whether or not that happens with the pandemic and everything, who knows? And if it's game faithful, I'm kind of hoping they keep the B-movie style. Obviously, Resident Evil heavily inspired by the George Romero films like Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Heavily inspired. In fact, George Romero went on to direct the advert for Resident Evil 2 when it came out. Interesting if you can find it on YouTube. Come for the game, stay for the facts. Unlike the playthrough of the HD remake, I will be saving both of you mates on this. Have I seen the Mortal Kombat film trailer? No, not just yet. I've heard that it's brilliant. I've heard it looks great, and yeah, I'll be watching that probably before I go to bed. Interestingly, even you could connect Mortal Kombat through to Resident Evil fairly easily, because I believe the first Mortal Kombat film was directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. I still think his only decent film was Event Horizon. The first Resident Evil was watchable, I guess. Oh, you know what? I am going to go and get a small key there. In fact, I'm going to stock up on some herbs as well, because although I'm having an easy time at the minute, I know that I might not have such an easy time with the hunters. No, I definitely don't want to put that away. I'll put the clip away anyway, but yeah. And I forgot my small key. I'm trying to think when the lighter was in this game. I think I remember. Okay, that's a sweep of all that we can do on the bottom floor this side of the mansion. Just for the purpose of unlocking that. I don't really want to go and mingle with the dogs just yet. God, they're just eating ammo in this playthrough. Which is better than eating me, I guess, but... Okay, so we'll get a couple of wind crests, a few more bullets, and I say wind crests, any crests. Sorry. Right. Right, someone remind me that that key is in there, because I'll forget. Is the sound balance alright out there? I mean, it's not too heavy on the microphone, is it? Excellent, thank you. There's a distinct lack of ink ribbons so far. I haven't seen many of them where I'm failing to pick them up. Pretty sure I can. I did not. I was not a Chris sandwich. happily obtain the shotgun, which means we're not too far from taking on the snake, which is always fun. However, we will take this key and solve a couple more puzzles first. I want to make sure the snake is the last thing that we do in here. Clear out some zombies first. Maybe pop a couple of heads just for fun. God, they would put one more by the door, wouldn't they? Okay. It's still so satisfying. Thank you, Mr. Crackhorn. Again, I'm getting a ridiculous amount of shotgun shells. I thought we were through that. Thought we were over that, Chris. Two things that were going to make it into the original but never did, and then surfaced in the remake. More shells. Was the number one, the graveyard outside the house. I don't know if they were going to do the Lisa Trevor angle. And they weren't going to link all the item boxes, which would have made for a completely different game. One that I don't think many would have had the patience for. Everyone loves a headshot. I should probably do a bit of a health sweep, really. But, yeah, I won't. I do need the shield key to go and fight the snake. Obviously, as I say, that'll be the last thing that I do. I can't remember if there's one in here or not. Right, I got no transition screens just yet, but I will be back in around about 2 minutes, so just bear with me one sec. And I shall be right back. do appreciate your patience. I think we're good. Right. Okay. So I don't think we've got anything to worry about as far as shells are concerned. Jesus. Purely because I still don't trust myself. When with the first battle of the against the snake, we're not aiming to hit the snake or defeat it so it crawls off. We'll save that for later in the game. I don't think it makes it easier later in the game at all. First time I've been hit this game. This might be trouble, however. And we did what we needed to do. Brilliant. Although I think I pass out here and then Rebecca carries me to the other side of the mansion somehow. And bless her, she's already fought a leech monster thing.
Chris!
Am I poisoned? Damn it,
You're not
give
well,
me
mate.
serum.
I'm sure the serum must be there. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I forgot you actually play as Rebecca. You may notice also that you can run several times faster if you don't have a gun equipped. Something that's worth bearing in mind sometimes. You don't want to be running around carrying a shotgun when you're fighting the last tyrant. But more on that later.
You all right?
Yeah. What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
Ah, my head is killing me.
I think you will be all right because I gave you a shot. But please be careful.
You saved my life. I owe you one.
Just use one just in case, you know. Can't remember if there were different levels of green in this or not, but I won't take any chances. Or I'll waste herbs. Alright, how many infantry space? Okay. In the world's hardest puzzle. Definitely a lot easier than the GameCube one. Right, and that is everything that we need to do in the mansion for now. Can't be too cautious. See, we don't need to worry about bloody Lisa Trevor on this one, so it's one load off my mind. Do have to worry about stairs that won't move when you ask them to. Up here should be the crank. Lovely stuff. Not my words, the words of Shaking Stevens. There's got to be more in here than that. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. How many dogs are there? I'll do him in later on. If you are enjoying yourself and you're not already, please give me a follow. We'll be playing these all weekend. And then moving on to Resident Evil 4 next week, depending how soon I get Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Nemesis done. At the minute, I'm just enjoying the nostalgia. As I hope you are. I'll tell you what, right? There is snakes that drop down here, and there is one that gets me without fail every time. At this corner just here. Oh, I think that might just be at the game version. Okay, yeah, it was just a game view. Redfield obviously not a dog person. I am playing on a big TV, yeah. It's it doesn't look as good as it does on the monitor. It looks better than I expected it to, though. I will say that. A little bit of a smaller hole than we saw in the GameCube one as well. God, there's more. Please be a clip. Was the resolution just a bit too blocky? Resident Evil 1 isn't too bad. I think everything's a bit more cuboid there. Well, that's a handgun bullet spent. Jesus. To be honest, I mean, I'll have to show you the setup that I've got, but obviously I can't post screenshots here, so it's a big TV. I think I'll finish the guardhouse tonight and then maybe call it time. It shouldn't take me too long, the guardhouse, anyway. Looking about 25 minutes, I think. If that. Depends if I make the V-jolt, really. I know I keep saying it, but that is massive satisfying every time. I really don't need that shotgun until I'm fighting Plan 42, to be honest. Oh, Ty! Just bear with me, guys, sorry. To be honest, OBS with Photoshop, it's not too bad. I mean, like, that's what I've done this on. It doesn't look like much, but it does the job. I do enjoy the concept art where it is. I think I might do that as well for Resident Evil 2 and 3. Oof. There was no mocap for this game. They did study animals. I've just realised there's nothing in here I need other than that clip and the ink ribbon. No, mocap wasn't big at all. In fact, Capcom Stage 4, they had their own mocap. They had their own mocap team. Perhaps I wasn't too clear. They had their own mocap team, but didn't use it for this game, which is surprising how well the sort of snake and the spiders move. The spiders especially. Okay, right. So we left a key in the bathtub. The game actually, in its earliest incarnation, before it became first person, was going to be sideways on like Sweet Home was. But instead of releasing it on the SNES as originally planned, they decided to go with the PlayStation. Oh, cheers, Chris, mate. Don't know why there's a carving of the moon on a control room key, but we'll go with that. Boom. Not going in there, like, I mean, I just want to show off. Oh god, yeah, that's right. Don't need to use this now. Well, you might do in a second, mate. Run. The biggest problem playing as Chris is that the inventory space is absolute nightmare sometimes. Which is why you'll notice I haven't picked up as many herbs and things like that. But we'll drop off the shotgun because we ain't going to need that for a bit. He says confidently. Cheers, Chris. Thanks. Hopefully this gives you something to watch on your lunch break tomorrow. I love that I'm gradually picking up viewers from several different departments at work. we've now got disputes with Tyler Crossfield having checked in. So, I need a CA, really. Yeah, put flyers around Teese's. Lord knows it helped Dale get to 50 followers. Okay. We're going to try and nab that key again now. Without running into the wasp nest. Or bees, whatever, I don't know what they are, whatever they are. Not the bees. Fiending, thank you for the follow. Grigor chucking in some Wicker Man there. Not the good one either. More shotgun shells. I don't need shotgun shells. I think so. I think it might be time to bathe in shotgun shells. Maybe the gunpowder outside of them. Or inside of them even. Empty the gunpowder into the bag. You know what I'm trying to say. It's time to use gunpowder as bath salts. Wonder if that would work. Fahad645, thank you very much for the follow. I believe that makes 100, so I think... thank you very much. I see we got plenty more Resident Evil to play. Dust windows on the complexions. You know, I absolutely love what they did with the GameCube remake, adding the actual shark puzzle boss, and the fact that you could see everything in the water ring, well, from beneath water level. Slightly different in this one, as you'll see shortly. Having played this for a little bit, I'm actually quite surprised, quite pleasantly surprised, of how well the original holds up. Obviously, it's nowhere near the quality of Resident Evil 2. Obviously, the budget being a little bigger, but it's held up. The acting, not so much. But that's part of its charm, I think. Bit of a long-winded puzzle, this one. Ironically, in the very earliest Resident Evil, Chris looks more built, or similarly built to a normal person than he does in the later ones, when his neck is as big as a tree trunk. More on that when we get to Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 being an experience that no one's looking forward to, but if you want to hear me moan in spectacular fashion, then you'll want to be here for that. It is an absolute pity that I don't still have Resident Evil Gun Survivor either, because that was, and I don't mean the one on the later generations, I mean the PS1 one. Which wasn't amazing. Wonderful cutscene coming up here. If you're Jill. With this one, no, it's just sharks. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed by that. I'm going to need a 12-pack for that Resident Evil 6 gameplay. It's alright for you, you don't have to play it. Oh, I wonder what we got next door. The director's cut had 3 modes. You could play the original, which is what I'm doing now, so that's the standard mode. You could also play the easier mode, which was basically double the ammo, and you'd live a little longer if you got attacked. I said earlier on, director's cut. If you actually play the director's cut version, the hard version, it's down as. There was something else in here. There was a small key, I swear there was. Yeah, they put items all in different places, and there's a bunch more costumes. Pretty sure I repeated myself about 3 times then, but I must say I've knocked out a fair few facts today about Resident Evil. I will come clean, like I read a few of them up on Wikipedia today, but please don't go reading up on them whilst you're not watching me, because otherwise I'll run out of things to talk about. I would love nothing more than to take the small key, thank you. I know it's upsetting, Gregor, but you know, ultimately they're injected with the T-virus and they'd kill me otherwise, so kill you just as soon as look at you. Right, we're about ready for our second big boss of the run-through. And then after doing the second boss, I'm going to call it a night. So we'll get Plant 42 out of the way. And then we will resume this tomorrow. We'll probably get back over to the mansion and save it there. Kill our first hunter and then resume. Tomorrow it will likely be 8:30 or 9 again. I might play for a little longer. I don't know. I just got work tomorrow. We always had the director's cut. Yeah, I got director's cuts. It was one of the, I believe it was the first game that I ever got with my PS1. I got the value pack. Chris had the original edition. Just trying to think, should I save first? I think it's probably best, isn't it? Oh, I believe we all remember the days of Demo 1, and when you used to get the official PlayStation magazine, it would come with a demo disc. Absolutely superb. In fact, I played a few hidden gems at that point, like Parappa the Rapper, but there was also games like Incredible Crisis, and I don't think if it was for those demo discs, I would have played Metal Gear Solid as soon as I did. Obviously, we'll be running through Metal Gear Solid soon. I do intend to play a fair few series. Now I've been bitten by this crazy Twitch bug. 79 shotgun shells. I believe that that's a record for me on this game. I don't ever remember carrying anywhere near that amount of shells. Incredible Crisis was brilliant. It was a sort of pre-Mario Party, but along those same lines. It's a story about a family having the worst day in their life. If I could get a copy of that, I'd be made up. Might be something to look for, just to relive those days. Every time. Fun for all the family. You'd be quite surprised on the amount of PS1 games that show up for really good condition on Amazon. I picked up, because I couldn't find my copy, Final Fantasy Anthology, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, pink and blue discs, and they were as new. Really good. That 10 quid. Mental. It's just a look at the drawer. Right then.
No, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You could... Whoa!
Chris!
Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion. And kill the root. Becca, please.
Chris! Don't die!
Yeah, I mean, it might have been a one-off, but you've got sellers like We Buy Books who are just who are brilliant for it. Well, here we are for a bit of maths. I'll tell you what. If you guys can give me just a minute or so, just while I get a drink, then I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Feel free to speak to each other in the chat. Right. Making the V-jolt. I need to remember which one was water, because I'm sure it was 4 in the... I'm reading the wrong report. One is water. So 3 plus 4 is 7, obviously. Sorry, I want to get this right. You're not wrong. Speaking of adventure games, I mean, I've got Day of the Tentacle, so I mean, I could even go as far back from playing Maniac Mansion. You know, if I really wanted to get retro. Wonder if anyone streamed Treasure Island Dizzy on Twitch. So this should be the V-jolt. Boom. One LucasArts game I never played was Full Throttle, and I've heard that that's brilliant. I remember Sam and Max Hit the Road being quite good. On the PS4 store, you can even get some of the stuff that you used to play on the arcade games, on the arcade machines in France. Like Punisher, Sunset Riders is on there. There's a few Konami ones. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Okay. Wonder how Chris is getting on. Gotta say, for them to still be flapping about, they're fairly resilient. Okay, here we go, it's boss time. Broken Sword, yes, jeez. I played the original. Wasn't there about like sort of 6 or 7 of those games? That's why I'm quite fond of the Telltale games that they did. Not only are they nice, easy platinums, because you only need to complete the game, the stories are always good. Discworld games as well, jeez. Going back a bit now. I loved the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade game. That was fun.
Oh! I can't believe it! Are you okay?
Yeah, so much for him. We got to the root of the problem. Saved again.
Jesus Christ.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
I guarantee it.
If you've never heard the Resident
Well,
Evil
Chris,
6 sounds,
this is Richard's
there was
radio.
a crudely edited MP3
We
which
received
did the rounds.
communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices.
You may
Maybe
still be
his
able to find it
radio
on
is
YouTube.
broken.
I see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something. Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
I don't know if they got an 8-year-old to do Rebecca's voice.
Wesker!
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have any bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Good old Wesker before he started sounding like a B-movie villain. Keep grabbing that can, but it's glass. Right, it is 20 past 12 GMT, so I've got work in the morning. So unfortunately that means I'm going to have to call it. So I'm going to get my inventory ready. Obviously we've got hunters to look forward to, so I'm going to take some health. We'll clear out the dogs when we're outside as well. we're looking good. I'm playing out of OBS, but yes, I will. I'll see if we can get that going. Okay, so that wraps us up for a halfway point, I think, for Resident Evil. You can join me again tomorrow. That'll be around about 9:30 GMT. Could be earlier. I don't know just yet. It all depends how soon I get back from work, or yeah, WandaVision tomorrow as well, so I kind of want to watch that. You can check out some of the other videos of me going through the other Resident Evil games if you haven't done so already. Please follow if you are interested, because you'll get your notifications when I go live. And yeah, I hope you've had as much fun as I have going through a bit of a nostalgia trip. Anyway, take it easy, and we shall raid a channel. See ya.